Welcome, guys. I'm TokyoPaul. I'm here with my friend Emi-san. Hello, Emi.
Hi, hello. I'm Emi. Nice to
Hello.
meet you.
Hey, guys. It's Emi. I know you from YouTube and met you once. Yeah, today we're gonna hear Emi's story. So yeah, let's of course get to know Emi-san better. First question is, yeah, can you tell us about yourself, Emi? Where are you from?
I'm from Saitama, in Japan, and yeah, actually, I work as a clerk in a pharmacy. Yeah, actually, I graduated college
Hmm.
to study kind of like medical clerk,
Hmm.
and after the graduate, and I got a job like in the pharmacies, and I have worked the pharmacies maybe about 5 years,
5 years.
and after that, I went to Philippines
Oh, really?
and yeah to study English like ESL. Yeah.
Okay.
And,
Actually, so
mm,
as a medical clerk, is it a hard job? I imagine, you're busy and
mm.
you have to be pretty accurate, maybe, with schedule or even carrying medicine. Is that true?
Yeah, actually, in Japan, and as a clerk in a pharmacy, it's easy.
Yeah. I've often
Yeah,
thought
easy
it's
than
very
like you
fun.
thought. Like,
Yeah. That you sound
yeah,
very confident.
everybody
Yeah.
can do this job. Yeah.
Are you very busy? Is it like rushing everything,
Uh,
rushing
it depends on where we work. Like, if it's in Tokyo, it's very busy. But now it's not. I'm not working in Tokyo, but like it's kind of small pharmacy, so not a lot of people working. Just four people, include me, working my colleagues. So if they like absent like that, it's gonna be more busy. Yeah.
Mhm. How do you like your job? Like,
Yeah, yeah, actually, yeah, I like that job. Like, なんだろう, patients, like most of the patient is old people, right?
mm,
So yeah, old people are so nice, and yeah, なんかespecially all the people who live in Saitama, they are talkative, and then they are really more relaxing than Tokyo people, and yeah, really friendly, and
mm,
yeah.
I think so I'm a viewer of your YouTube channel, so I know, but I think you have a connection with old people. You go to talk with strange grandpas like they're fishing or at the side or I know on your YouTube channel you hang out with your grandma and really express, which makes you very unique. I think it's very sweet, but do you think so? I think you have a connection with old people. Yeah.
When I talk to other people, I feel like like more relaxing, like
Mm,
because they are so kind,
mm,
yeah, generous, and yeah. So, but like older people in Tokyo, like
mm,
they always seems like very, なんだろう, busy, and
mm,
they are busy, always, but like tend to get angry all the time, and yeah,
mm, mm. I
だろうね.
know what you mean. I know what you mean. And that's why I'm impressed and a little bit, yeah, shocked because as you mentioned, they're busy in Tokyo, and so I get the impression you have a very good rapport with old people. So that's cool. That's very impressive. And then I'm curious because you speak English. I think you speak well, and compared to even like regular Japanese people, my opinion is they cannot speak English. I'm sure the viewers, you guys may know, or Japanese people don't speak English. How did you get this interest and passion about English?
That's a good question.
Wondering. Hmm.
Yeah, like until when I get maybe university, a college student, I didn't interested in English at all. but
Mhm.
yeah, I got into, Disneyland. Yeah. Yeah, I became like really like princess and prince, and yeah,
Uh,
they are foreigner, right? And they are not Japanese. So
dreamy.
I wanna talk to them, like, oh, how can I connect with them? Oh, if I speak English, can I talk to
Uh,
them? Oh.
in a Disney movie.
Mhm,
Um, and speaking of like the Disney characters and honestly princesses and princes, which
mhm.
one's your favorite? Now I'm so curious.
My favorite character is Peter Pan.
What? No way.
What?
I was surprised. I was
Just
imagining Beauty and
surprised.
the Beast or something.
Ah,
Like why
no.
Peter
Why? Yeah, because he looks so cool, and
Yeah, he's so
yeah,
tiny. He's so tiny.
yeah.
Eh,
Mm, so of course I like a princess too. Like they're very beautiful, right?
okay, yeah, yeah. So, do you have a favorite princess?
Princess, my favorite is uh, like older, Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty.
Mm,
Why?
so beautiful, and then everybody like the story,
Eh, do you like apples? I think that's a story.
Apple is
Yeah.
the Snow White.
Oh, dang, I'm confused. Then. I don't know
Mm,
why she's
mhm,
sleeping then. Oh my God. But anyway,
mm.
so you
Yeah.
like Sleeping Beauty, and then
Mhm,
I'm guessing you like the prince too, right? In that story.
mm. I
Mm,
love police.
that's very interesting. I
Mm,
need to think about it. Maybe I'll ask more. But of course, I think I do. I'm curious because you mentioned Philippines. So now I'm sure you've
mm.
been abroad. Um, which countries have you been to?
So many countries I have been before. Like I've been to Canada, of course, and America,
America. Oh, good.
and
I didn't know
after America, just Niagara Falls, and
that. Wow, I've
and
been
Hawaii,
there.
and
I've never been there.
yeah, England, France, and
Beautiful.
Hong Kong,
Dang,
and Thailand, and the Philippines.
nice, interesting place.
Yeah,
Eh,
something. Indonesia, and yes, something like that.
eh, which one was your favorite?
Uh, Most recent is Thailand. The,
Thailand?
I
Oh,
really like the food in Thailand.
is that sorry, pad Thai or oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
like
yeah,
Japanese Thai food is okay.
different,
Like Thai is really good. Like
much better. Uh,
much better.
okay, well, what dish do you like from Thailand?
Green curry.
Yeah,
Thai
I
green
like
curry.
green curry and red curry too. Whoa, so you
Mm.
eat spicy foods?
Yeah, I love spicy food.
That's also, I think, very unique about Japanese people. Don't like. That's my image. Don't like spicy food.
Yeah, most of people live in Japan. They don't eat spicy food, right? It's not easy to find
No,
very spicy food, right?
no, no.
No.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I guess I want to start, but I'll start with the Philippines. You studied English there, right?
Mhm.
How was that experience? Like,
How was that
how long were you
experience?
there? Did
Yeah,
you?
actually, the Philippines for me, it was like my first time traveling by myself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow. How old were
and
you?
how old was I am when I went
No.
there?
Yeah, when you went there. Yeah.
Uh, Maybe 25 or 20,
Uh,
something like that.
uh,
And
were you nervous?
yeah,
I assume you're nervous. Yeah.
I wasn't nervous, but
Uh,
when I got there, I got really nervous. Like there was nobody I know, you
yeah.
know. Yeah.
But you could
Um,
adjust and yeah, you learned English. So
mhm.
how long were you there?
It's just only 2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like typical Japanese tend to go to the Philippines before we go to like Australia, Canada, like
Really?
working here and working holiday anywhere.
I didn't.
So, you don't know?
Not really.
Because it's really cheap to study
Mm,
English. Yeah, and not that far from Japan, right?
yeah.
Yeah, that's why we like choose like Philippines to study English, and yeah, it's really cheap.
Did you
Everything
like
is
the
cheap,
food?
ne?
The food was
Yeah,
cheap.
food is cheap, and yeah, airplane is cheap, and yeah.
How are the people in the Philippines?
Other people, yeah, Philippines are very nice.
And then, so I guess this is what I'm curious. So you mentioned you some Japanese go to Philippines or somewhere to study English
Mm,
before going
mm,
to Australia or Canada. I think you
mm.
mentioned Canada, since I've known you. So I'm very curious about your experience in Canada. How was that?
How was that? Yeah, Canada. Yeah, Canada was a really nice place to live, and yeah, I went in Canada there. I went there as a working holiday, right? So
Mm.
working holiday, we have to find job. We have to,
Mm,
you know, find apartment by ourselves, share
that's
house,
yeah.
something like that. We have to do by myself. So,
Wow.
like, yeah, actually, yeah, my mom and dad is like kind of, uh, they're, how can I say? Mm,
What was Japanese?
spoiled me a lot when
Uh,
I was a child.
uh,
Yeah, that's why, like, when I went there, I was, okay, I was spoiled by like my parents a lot.
that's good.
Like, I don't know if I could do by myself this one and this one and going to bank and oh my god, I don't know English and I cannot talk to them. Yeah, I don't know what they are talking to me and yeah, uh even though like when I go to the you know supermarket,
Yep.
なんか I had no you know confidence like my English and I couldn't ask anything like
Mm,
the staff like can I get this one and yeah I
mm,
was very shy and
mm.
uh,
That's not how I know you. When I watch you, you're very
because
outgoing.
here is in Japan.
Yeah. So you're a shy Emi. Wow. But then like you said you have to work. What job did you do in Canada?
I worked at like Japanese restaurant.
Uh,
Yeah, working at the Japanese restaurant is really easy because we don't really use English. Just when we talk to a customer, we English, right?
mm.
And yeah, most of the colleague is Japanese, so we normally speak Japanese while working.
Did you? I mean, how long were you in Canada? Yeah.
I lived in Canada for a year.
A year. Wow. So yeah, okay. So you're working.
Mhm.
What did you do on your free time or
What did I do on my
yeah,
free time in Canada?
in Canada?
Uh, I went drinking with my
Oh, that
friend
sounds
and
fun.
I
Yeah.
went to Niagara Falls
Okay. What
and
was your
hiking.
impression? Yeah, I've been there, so I want to compare. What was your impression of Niagara Falls?
Niagara Falls?
Yeah,
What about
like
it's so big,
it's so
huge,
big.
right?
Yeah,
You haven't been?
it's like so. I don't know. I was impressed, but I'm American.
Really?
I don't know. I went when I was like
Hmm?
13 or something. But anyway, so it was
Yeah.
big. Yeah, of course you got wet, right? You got on the ferry.
Uh, Actually, every time when I go to Niagara Falls was winter season, so I always, regretted why I came here now.
Why? Yeah.
Because my friend asked me to go there. Like, oh, okay. And then, if it's summer, I could take the like boat.
Yeah.
Uh,
So you couldn't take the boat, and then You just like watched or looked at from like the side.
Right.
Did you
But
go
still
anywhere?
good though.
It was
Hmm?
good. Okay.
Yeah, it was.
Did you go anywhere else in Canada or?
Like hiking around my house in Quebec and yeah. But actually the time was when I was in Canada was, you know, COVID occurred. COVID occurred.
Hmm. Eh, really?
So really,
Whoa.
yeah, maybe after the 3 months, when I was in Canada, like when I got Canada, like after the 3 months, yeah, outbreak,
Hmm.
COVID, and I couldn't go anywhere.
Mm,
Yeah,
just 3 months.
maybe it was 3 months. Like yeah,
I mean, you're
yeah,
after 3 months, you're pretty much like locked down, right? So
yeah, pretty much locked down.
what did you do?
Just invite my friend to my house and watched Netflix
Netflix, Netflix
all the
and chill.
time. Yeah, cooking.
Eh,
Ah,
that sounds boring. I mean, sorry.
yeah,
Eh,
yeah.
oh, that sounds difficult, honestly. But yeah.
It
Uh,
was.
and then what happened? I mean, so
Uh, and then what happened?
yeah.
And then, yeah, but そうだね。なんか、what did I say? And then I found like a share house by myself, like in Craigslist. Do you know Craigslist?
Reckless. You're like the third or fourth person that this I know. Yeah.
Yeah, I googled how to find an apartment, like a share house
Oh,
in
yeah,
Canada.
you are independent.
Craigslist is good. And I was like,
Independent.
okay, I should use Craigslist.
Eh, you're you're very independent. Okay, okay. And then you
Yeah,
found
but
a house.
yeah, some of them I sent a message was maybe fake account. How can I
Eh,
say, like, yeah.
wow.
How to say, like,
Yeah,
catfish? Not catfish.
the
Is that correct?
catfish. The catfish is when you meet, you
あ、
know,
no catfish, no catfish. 詐欺。ちょっと待って、詐欺ってなんて言うんだろう。
sagi. Eh, I don't know. I don't know.
詐欺。
I'm sure some viewers might.
待ってね。scam.
Ah, okay. Thank you. So
Yeah,
like a scam.
because like,
Yeah, did you
yeah,
get scammed?
yeah, maybe it was scam, like the one I talked to. Yeah, and like, maybe we like send message couple time, and maybe I asked him like, so where is your location? Like, I wanna know exactly the location because I'm curious about the apartment and share house, and then
Yeah.
he got angry. I don't know why.
Eh,
Because have to know because
yeah.
I mm,
You
I
want to
wanted to
know.
live there,
Yeah.
and he posted some picture like inside of the share house and outside of share house, and then, oh, looks so nice, and then so can I get the location? And he was like, why?
Eh, that's weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
So you
And I
found a
thought,
different place or
and then yeah. Eventually, yeah, I found a different place.
okay, wow. That that just sounds scary. I mean, everyone has to search for a share house or apartment.
Mhm.
Very scary when that happens. Um,
Yeah.
so that sounds like difficult times in Canada. Uh, I mean, other of course, like than those times. Did you have any positive? Like, what was your best memory in Canada?
Memory net. But I could get a job and then working. Like I could work in the other country. Yeah, it was because it was my first time working other country.
Mm,
Yeah. And yeah, I could make some friends in the workplace, and they were really nice.
so you enjoyed Canada, I assume. You fell in love with Canada. Do you want to?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. even if it's like a Kobe.
Do you want to go back and visit?
Yeah, I would love to go back. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. That just makes me think. Yeah. Where's the next place you want to visit then, like or travel to?
Ah, yes, America.
Eh, my country.
Eh,
Why? Why?
why? Because
Well,
many Japanese people wants to go to America.
yeah. Where do you want to go?
Where? So the first is Florida Disney land.
Florida. Oh, just,
Second is California Disneyland.
eh, there's a really, Kanansha. That for reviewers, that's
Up
Ferris wheel.
near
Yeah,
yeah,
there's
here.
a
Yeah,
Ferris wheel in California. I live there I went to the Disney land there several
yeah,
times. There's a Ferris wheel there that's like a roller coaster. So instead of going, around, you
yeah.
move around inside like this. Woo, woo, woo. It's so scary.
Really.
To me, it's as scary as a roller because the track doesn't stay the same direction. It moves around. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's the one with this Mickey's face on it, and so yeah, it's very iconic and very scary for me.
I've seen just only picture. It
Wow.
looks like so cute.
So maybe
Yeah.
yes, it is cute. Maybe you like do you like roller coasters?
Roller coaster. Yeah, yeah. The easy ones. Yeah, I like easy one.
Easy one. I mean, does that mean do you like I
Easy.
can do Disney
Mm-hmm.
yes, Disney roller coasters, but do you like big ones? How about Fuji Q? Fuji Q,
Fuji is
the big one.
I don't know if I could
Yeah,
take
me
it.
too. Me too.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could. Yeah, it's a
Mm-hmm.
scary place. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay. And then so I've got to talk about how I know you, which is your YouTube channel. Um, let's say I want to start. I guess I'll start by I would congratulate you. You're almost at 8K. Congratulations.
Oh yeah, thank you. Almost, almost. Yeah.
Oh, very soon. I'm sure your viewers. I'm sure in the chat they're going crazy right now. Woo! Uh,
Woo.
do you have any plans or what will you do for 8K celebration?
Celebration. どうなんだろう. But after I got a car, I
Yeah.
try to go like countryside.
Yes, I see.
Yeah, so I wanna do much like a lot of camping in the future too.
You're
Yeah,
become camp lover.
yeah, it's really nice. Yeah,
What do you like about it? Like camping?
what I like aboutなんだろうな. Because like Tokyo, なんか in Japan actually there's not a lot of place to go camping じゃない?
Uh,
Like we are not allowed to make
nope,
fire and
nope.
barbecue. Yeah, I haven't done camping in Tokyo actually.
It's hard.
Not a lot of place, eh? Is it?
I guess not.
Mm,
Yeah.
like Okutama, yeah, Okutama is actually Tokyo, but yeah, most people think Okutama, Tokyo, but it's not Tokyo, right?
It's not okay. Okay. But like, I mean, it's hot outside. There's bugs, or like, what do you like about camping? I guess like eating or
Uh,
like barbecuing or
yeah, actually, I really like meat.
oh,
Uh, mm, it's
I
cooked
understand.
by charcoal.
Yeah, it does
Mm.
have a good taste. Like
Yeah, this is totally different.
like beef or pork.
Um, I I eat both of them.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I think you like to eat. It sounds like you like spicy food and charcoal cooked food.
Yeah, spicy. I love spicy food and meat.
Are
Mm.
you a foodie?
I guess so.
Uh, I. It sounds like it. It sounds like it's
Yeah.
that's really cool. I mean, I watch you driving. I hope you do more. And then, so I don't. I'm not sure if I asked. So let me know if I've asked already. But why did you start the YouTube channel? Did I ask that?
I think this is like everybody the same. And wait, why we started the YouTube channel.
Yeah,
Like
very true.
when Remi-chan and Yuka-chan, me started the channel was we had like actually the same time we started.
Mm,
Yeah, like middle of the pandemic,
mm,
and yeah, I got bored like staying in the house, and then it was actually in Canada, and I didn't go anywhere, and I had no like so many friends there, so
mm.
it's better to start YouTube channel
Eh,
to learn English too, like to practice English. Yeah,
how's that going? Do you see improvement in your English through YouTube?
I guess I've improved my English a lot.
Mm,
Yeah, on YouTube. Yeah.
nice, nice.
Mm.
And I do know, I feel like even just looking at your videos before this
Mhm.
meeting, you have a lot of collaborations. You know, how do you meet or find your collaborations, like meetings with other YouTubers?
Most of them, I try to comment uh
Mm,
other YouTuber. Oh, how's it going? I like your videos. So, and that if we get along, like should we collaborate
mm,
sometimes? Like yeah.
mm. Nice. And then so this leads me to who was your favorite and best collaboration?
Who?
Yeah, and like what video or what
Remi-chan and Yuka-chan with me Japan. Yeah.
did you guys do for the collaboration or that video?
What would like
Yeah, like the concept. Was it like dressing in Yukon?
concept? What talking about like culture differences,
Eh,
and yeah, most of the topic is like Japanese culture and culture differences like between Japan and other country.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always a fun topic. I hope you guys do more of that. If I get the opportunity, I hope we talk about that more in the future.
Mm.
Nice, nice. And then how about your future for YouTube? What's your next video idea?
Yeah, I want to continue like making video like talking about the culture differences.
Hmm,
Yeah.
what's the
And
one like? Is
what's
it
about?
yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
about like money, politics, love? What?
Yeah, money, love,
All of them.
and
Wow,
yeah,
nice,
how
nice.
the working style is like a
I
different.
want to see that. If you
You
make
want
that
to see that?
video, I want to see. Yeah, about working style.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mm.
just make it. And actually, I was checking your channel before this. Yeah, and then you have a few videos over 10K views. Your top one, Harajuku, 39,000 views. Uh, uh, what do you think? Like, what happened? That's great.
No, actually, that I used the Google AdSense.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, it was Google AdSense.
Okay, nice. Well, also like, how about your other Indian food video?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Regions Life. Yeah, actually, yeah. Yeah, when I collaborated with him, like always, my video went viral. Yeah,
Yeah,
because he has so many subscribers.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah.
That's really cool. Yeah. I mean,
Hmm.
you guys maybe could do more. Yeah, that sounds really cool.
Yeah, he helped me a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice, nice. And then so, this for me like concludes part one. Are you okay to talk about romance?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And part two, I'm curious to ask, uh, how's life going? How's romantic life right now in
Mm-hmm.
this situation? Is it
Yeah, that's a good question. Like, yeah, when I was in Canada, I have dated with Canadian,
no
and
cool?
yeah,
How was
of
it?
course, Canadian and Japanese are totally different. Like, background, like culture is different and personality is different. But yeah, it in personality is depend on person. But for example, like Canada, yeah, like Canada are really easy to talk to stranger, like somebody. Like yeah, my ex was like, uh, when he had wondered something like, oh, what is this cool? What is this nice? And
Mm,
when we are dating, like he always try to ask stranger, oh, what are you waiting for now? This
wow.
is a really long line. And like,
Uh,
I was so surprised,
I wouldn't do that. Yeah.
Even if we oh, I don't know this line, but I cannot ask them, because it's stranger, right?
You wouldn't do that in Japan, right?
We wouldn't, right? You know well
Yeah,
about it.
yeah. But
So
he did. Okay, cool. I mean, sometimes you're curious about information like, oh, what is this restaurant or what kind of food they serve? Yeah. Oh, wow, wow. Okay. And then like, um, that was in Canada. How about Japan? How about now?
now, everybody, I think compared to Canadian, everybody is shy. Like for example, if we're on the elevator, and if I we wanted to press the button, we don't ask stranger to press the button.
Oh no, but I mean like, are you actively, you know, uh, dating?
It's not. I'm not talking about dating. Sorry. So
No,
it's like culture differences.
culture differences. But I was just curious, like, how's dating now?
Dating. Okay, okay, dating there.
Uh,
So the
change.
yeah, dating yeah, of course, Japanese. Yeah, as you can Japanese are so shy.
Yeah.
No, Japanese boys normally don't tell I love you とかなんだろう。
Oh, but you want that. You prefer
Always we want.
forward. Uh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And yeah, foreigner, yeah. I think they say I love you and I miss you a lot
mm,
compared to Japanese.
mm, mm, mm.
Yeah.
Like Westerners, Western culture.
Yeah, and Japanese people don't make out in public.
Mm.
Like yeah, hugging, we don't do hug in public and kissing. Of course, kissing and なんだ
Are
ろ
you are you okay? Is that something you
う
passionate?
Actually, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I, I'm
I'm okay.
I'm surprised because
You are
yeah,
surprised?
Japanese people don't do that.
Yeah, yeah. This is my ex Japanese boyfriend. Like when I tried to hug him in public, he refused to me. Like,
No.
why you gonna hug me? Because this is public.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm so sorry. And
Eh,
yeah,
that's yeah, different, right? Different values, I would say. Wow.
yeah,
I mean,
different.
in that case, like, are you like are you actively, like going out to find a boyfriend now? Do you go to
Mm-hmm.
social events or do you?
That's a good. Mm, that's a good question. Yeah. Yeah, I tried to, but very busy. Yeah. So yeah, I would love to go. I would love to, yeah, find someone.
Mhm.
Yeah.
In that case, like, how should a guy approach you? Like, let's say you're at
Oh.
a restaurant or like a I'm gonna say machikon, which in English is kind of like a dating event. How should a guy approach you?
That's a question. How should I? Eh, for example, but we don't normally meet someone like workplace sometimes, but なんか it's not easy じゃない to meet someone like that we don't know, like
Oh,
because we don't normally talk to stranger like in the restaurant. Sometimes people talk to stranger like in the bar,
hmm.
but
Do you
I
go to
don't.
bars? You don't go to bars. Yeah.
So maybe matching up と
Ah,
か。
like a matching app. Do you
Hmm.
use any?
I have used,
Which
but
one? Just curious.
which one that you recommended?
Oh, me?
Yeah,
Which one? Like pairs?
appears. Yeah, appears.
Oh, how's that going?
Actually, yeah, I used couple months, but I I couldn't find I couldn't find anyone.
Really?
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really hard actually. Yeah.
I almost want to say like one Japanese word comes to mind in this case is like joken, you know, English
Mm.
conditions you choose, right? Like height, personality, job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. So now I'm curious, what are your
Mm.
joken or what are your
Okay.
simple conditions then?
I used to like a boy, like a high, tall
Oh,
guy. But now, like, I like just kind, not just kind, like
a kind.
kind. Of course, kind people. Yeah, boys looks really attractive and and don't cheat.
What is
And
about the looks? You said attractive. Like, do you like, light skin, dark skin,
actually,
big
I
eyes,
like
nose, small,
boys have big eyes.
big eyes? Oh, like,
Yeah.
but, and then how about skin or nose or I don't know. Hair?
Skin nose, like, um, skin nose. Yeah. Skin. Skin. I am okay. Or whatever it looks
Yeah.
like.
Okay.
Just eyes, maybe because
Okay.
Japanese people has many Japanese people has a complex. No, our eyes
Uh,
our eyes Asian like yeah,
mm.
has like a small eyes. So
Your
we
eyes look
admire people
big
who
to
have
me,
big
so
eyes. So
you want maybe big eyes like yourself?
Hmm?
Your eyes look big to me. I don't know if makeup or,
Mm.
but your eyes look big.
Makeup, just makeup
Just
only.
makeup?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, just
and you say you're interested in big eyes. Okay. How about style?
なんか I like people who is talkative.
Eh,
Yeah,
talkative.
not shy. Like,
Eh,
hmm.
interesting. Do you care like what type of job or
Actually, I yeah, many Japanese girl like the people who has money and actually I don't care about their job.
hmm,
Mm.
what do you care about? Like same
Mhm.
activities, like going camping or
That's important. Like even if they don't really go out, and but if I go out, like if I invite to go out, like I would them to like come with me, like
Mhm,
him to come with me. Yeah.
mhm. And do they have to eat spicy food?
No, not necessary.
Uh,
Mm.
interesting.
Mm.
Yeah, like so now you said you tried like apply or have you tried other ways to meet people,
Mhm.
guys? Much
And
call.
besides Apudi,
Yeah, like much call.
Matchcon.
Or,
Actually, I haven't joined the Matchcon. Like GoCon, you know
uh,
GoCon.
uh,
When I was I know when I
being,
was like maybe 5 years,
mhm.
yeah, 6 years ago. I have joined some GoCon.
Yeah, how did it go?
There was nothing. Like nobody asked me out.
Interesting. Oh, maybe everyone's shy. Did you find
Yeah.
anyone there you were interested in, or?
Actually, in Gokong, I haven't found anyone.
Mm, interesting.
Mhm.
Um, like when when is your ideal time to,
Like,
find a serious relationship? And if I'm it's like clear, like get married. Like, do you have a certain time in your life you plan? Like,
certain time, you know.
yeah, some girls say, I've heard my Japanese student, she has a family, she's older, but she said when she was 30, she planned to get married. So I'm curious if you have a plan to.
That's a good question. Like, actually, my parents
Mhm,
pressured me to get married. Like,
mhm,
so that's why, oh, I should get married. So I should download an application, matching application or something like that. But like, if they don't pressure me, maybe I don't rush like meeting someone.
mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, sorry, I understand because I think
Mm-hmm.
I've been pressured by my own family. But how do you feel about that? I mean, it must be a little bit difficult. I mean, I guess what I'm really asking is, do you think you'd want to be, yeah, not rushed, but or free? Like some people don't want to get into a serious
Uh,
relationship.
Actually, I want to get married
Oh, really? Oh,
because like yeah, most of my friends got married recently, and some of them has children, like a
same here. Yeah.
child already,
Yeah,
and they are really cute.
oh,
Mm.
so in that case, then let me ask you about your ideal family.
Ideal
Yeah, like
family.
size.
Yeah, yeah, I wanna go like camping, of course, and hiking
Something
with
like
my
that.
family.
Yeah.
Yeah, playing sports and like any activity like I wanna do
Yeah.
with my family. Yeah.
Well, I can imagine like Emmy loves cheese YouTuber finally like 4, 5 voices. Hi guys. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow. That sounds sweet. And then
Mhm.
I mean, do you I think the question I was also asking was then do you have a certain age you want to be married? Like I don't know,
Uh,
30 or
my ideal age wanted to get married was 25, but it's
oh
over.
what? Yeah, 25
Or
is
like,
young for me. Oh,
yeah,
my culture, but interesting. Uh so
yeah.
I mean, I would say, if you don't mind me saying, don't feel the pressure. But yeah, I mean, even in this situation, like, how are your friends getting married, and having kids, and during, Corona? If I'm honest, it's still kind of
Oh,
difficult, right? Corona.
yeah, yeah. Most of my friends got married before COVID, like,
Before.
and they were like, their husband was like a same workplace and same like, yeah,
How about your workplace?
good. My
Yeah,
workplace,
is there a hot prince there?
actually, my workplace, many girls working, like
Oh, I see.
just a few boys.
Hmm,
Yeah.
I see. I see. And then when you think about the future, yeah, like I don't know. Do you have any big goals for yourself? I guess, yeah. This is more general, but yeah.
Yeah, actually, I would love to have a relationship with foreigner.
Foreigner. Can you tell me more
Yeah.
about that? Like, foreigner
Mm.
is kind of abroad, right? Everywhere from Egypt to France to China to Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I gotta
Ah,
guess. Is it like Canada? Or is that the culture you're more interested in for foreigner guy?
yeah. なんか、そうだね。Yeah, we Japanese people admire people who speak English, like,
Hmm.
yeah, and yeah, I want my child to speak English too, and yeah.
Do you want to
Uh,
send your child to like international school or?
Yeah, but international school seems very expensive in Japan, right?
I think so. So that makes sense if you speak English. Maybe if your husband is foreigner, so he speaks English. Um, I mean, like, have you? I know for Tokyo, the foreigners, a lot of them, like, uh, what's it, the beer pubs, or the, I want to say, the English pubs. You don't go there, right? Have you tried meeting people at a?
Oh, I have tried with
Oh,
my
how was that?
yeah
How was that experience?
English hub hub.
Yeah, is that the?
Hmm,
Yeah,
it's like bird, right?
yeah. Could you?
Hmm.
I mean, for me, honestly, it's not comfortable, and that's my question, I guess. Like, is that?
It's not comfortable.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but food is nice, and I know like some boys like try to talk to girls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I had the experience like somebody, yeah, and tried to talk to us, and yeah, it was okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Interesting. And then, like, I've even actually, I've only heard of friends or colleagues that meet. So Japanese, like, international, as a Japanese couple, Japanese and foreign person married,
Mm.
and meet over abroad. So I wonder, like, in the future, do you think you want to go back to another country to stay, or to meet, make friends,
Yeah,
on love?
if my future husband uh, have have to go to like move other country, I will go with them.
Oh,
Like,
wow, that's
yeah.
really nice of you. But actually, I was asking, if before you meet a husband, would you go to another country like Canada again, or
Ah, that's a good question. Mm,
even like Europe, like UK, Australia, or
if
US?
he said, I want you to come with me, and
So
I
you
might
want
be,
to meet
yeah.
someone in Japan then? You want to meet a foreign guy in Japan?
Mm-hmm. Ah, it's wherever. Like, I'm okay
Oh,
if it's not in Japan. Yeah.
wow, that's yeah. I guess it all really depends on like
Mm-hmm.
destiny. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you so much for your time today. I learned a lot about you. My last question is, if anyone wants to find you online, if it's what's your YouTube channel, or do you prefer Instagram? Where can people find you online?
Online,
Yeah,
Instagram,
yeah. Like, what's the best place for people to find you?
Instagram or YouTube.
Yeah. What's your ID, if it's okay to share? I'll put a link, but
Okay. YouTube,
okay,
I guess.
YouTube. So yeah, I'll put a link to your YouTube channel, and let me just make sure it's Emi Love Japanese Emi channel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got it. I was thinking of your Instagram. Emi Loves Cheese. Is that your Instagram?
Oh, yeah. Both of them. Okay.
Okay, nice. Thank you. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.
Thank you.